All right, so we are now going to just run through all the categories, go through the nominees, and hash out who the winner gets to be. So first up, we have Best Villain, which the two nominations that we had up were the Orlando Pride Curse Twitter account or the Toronto 6 Twitter account. So would love to hear what you guys are thinking for that.
I mean, the Orlando Pride really set the tone for this year in villainry, and I think that needs to be awarded.
Yeah, they're
with
pioneers.
An award. Like that's how that should go.
They're pioneers. They took not being in a tournament and turned themselves into the center of attention, which is really
that's a heel move.
Yeah, that's villain stuff.
And it worked, which is insane. Like most of the time, somehow that team lost. It was terrifying.
Terrifying.
The fact that it took away Alex Morgan, Sydney LaRue, Ashlyn, and Allie all in and Sonnet, right? Sonnet never got to play for Orlando, so.
And a single day.
And Marta, yeah.
And Allie Riley, who I think announced today she's coming back, but for a while we were like, oh, great. We never got to see her either. So, okay, great. So are we all saying Orlando Pride Curse is the villain?
Sweep.
I think the Toronto 6 have potential, but they didn't get to see their full arc play out. So maybe next year's their year.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how they blossom.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right, Class Clown. We've got the nominations that we had, and also feel free to spit out any others if you had any ideas. The fake feud on the Las Vegas Aces, which personally for me was very traumatic. Chicago Sky, Wubble, social media, and Baby Amaya as the Class Clown.
I think I'm with you on the fake feud. I mean, I fell for it. So we talked about it on your pod, but like it really got me. So they earn extra points for me for that.
I need like a quick rundown on what that was, because I think that might have missed me somehow.
Oh, it was a crazy feud on Twitter between Asia Wilson and Derica Hamby, where they went back and forth and like were really bagging on each other like hardcore.
Hardcore.
And then you couldn't tell if like they were being like, and it was right after the WNBA bubble season was over.
Yeah, it was like right after they lost.
Yeah, they had just lost.
That's so funny.
I legit also I thought it was real, and I was constantly refreshing Twitter and just like, they can't be saying these things and still be friends. Like, surely they wouldn't feel comfortable dragging their friend like this, but they were, and it was amazing. Okay, so are we saying fake feud?
I think so.
I think so. It was a pretty good move.
I mean, yeah, they got a lot of people.
We got.
We got. All right, sweet. Okay, next up, best mic drop. We've got the Shea Petty buzzer beater. Naomi Osaka, what was the message you got? And Maya, oh man, I don't even know if I know how to say this right. Maya Gabiera, breaking her own world record for the largest wave surfed. Broke her own record. All right, what do y'all think?
Well, obviously.
Versus the verbal mic drop.
I mean, Naomi Osaka saying what was the message you got is obviously a mic dropping moment, but I might say that is elevated above all of these. Food for thought.
Yeah. You think it's, I don't know, priceless almost. Yeah.
It's like too good of a mic drop.
Yeah, like it feels like a Nike marketing campaign, sleeper cell thing happening that we just didn't see. No, but it would make a really good shirt. Yeah, I don't know.
It's interesting too, because Naomi Osaka is not somebody who historically has felt super comfortable being like really outspoken. Mm-hmm. So for her to do that in that moment was even more impressive.
Mm-hmm.
And just following the whole month or the whole tournament. Sorry, what were you saying, Amanda?
I would say as much as like impressive as it is to like make a new record by beating your previous record, I feel like hearing Osaka say that was just like a kind of moment. And like to Haley's point, like I didn't know much about her personality before then, but now I like give her so much more credit for everything she does.
She's kind of like really come out into the open this year a lot more. Like she's speaking out so much more, and it feels like that was kind of where it started.
And I feel like she just continues. Like, okay, now she's an investor or part owner in the NWSL. This is just like amazing. She's just one after the other. Okay, so best mic drop, Naomi Osaka. Yeah. Okay. All right. Next up, favorite sponsorship. There were some good ones. We had Waffle House featuring Emily Sonnet, Nothing Bunt Cakes featuring Kalia Copper, Tops with the Athletes Unlimited trading cards, and the Mountain Dew Hair Salon featuring Asia Wilson. That's a tough one. This is a tough one, guys.
Wait, Amanda, I'm just gonna throw FMH's dirty laundry out there.
Don't do it.
Allie voted for Emily Sonnet Waffle House, but I feel like I'm leaning toward Mountain Dew.
Me too. Yeah.
Well, if somebody else is going for Waffle House, let's count Allie's vote, but
Make the Waffle House case if anyone wants to.
I started there just because I don't know if I've ever heard of Waffle House sponsoring anyone.
Fair.
And so to be the first is pretty cool. But Asia Wilson brought a whole hair salon. And for a brand that isn't usually marketed to women, so it's like a whole new audience. And yeah, I don't think you can. I came around to Mountain Dew Hair Salon.
She came into a situation where it was like, the guys have a barber.
Yeah.
Why don't we? Hold on. Let me just call. Oh, hello, Mountain Dew. Like, that's cool. That's fucking cool.
Amazing. Yeah, I was kind of the same with like the Nothing Bunt Cakes. I'd never heard of them wading into the athletic space at all. So really, really cool. But I tend to agree. I think it's Mountain Dew.
I thought you were going to say you've never heard of Nothing Bunt Cakes.
Oh, no.
Like, have you never been to a
Dare.
strip mall?
I love that part too of the, does she know this cake has a hole in it? I always say that.
wait, I have a question. I actually am not super familiar with the Emily Sonnet Waffle House sponsorship.
So I think it started with her just loving Waffle House and always tagging them when she would go, or in like defending them from other teammates. Probably Lindsay Horan was in on that argument. But then they legit like took notice and started sending her things.
Yeah, that's funny.
Fantastic.
They do have good coffee, but
I love Waffle House.
diner coffee.
Where else can you go at like 4 a.m. and get country ham? It's fantastic.
There you go.
Ugh.
There's also this really funny Twitter feed about Waffle House of this guy went to, the same Waffle House at different times of day, ordered the same thing, and he never had the same ticket price. It was amazing. Not related to Emily Sonnet, but anyway. Okay, so are we going Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. Sorry, Allie. Okay, next one. I think we changed. Did we change this from "Oh Captain, My Captain"?
Yeah, it was a motivator.
Motivator.
Maybe that never got switched in the document.
Oh, I might have the other one pulled up. Okay,
Because we
so
like Megan Klingenberg so much, but she's not the captain.
correct. Okay, so motivator. Okay, the nominations were Becky Sauerbrunn for just existing, Megan Klingenberg's pregame speeches, Rachel Daly postgame, the circle didn't fucking break, Madison Packer cheering on other teams on Instagram after the Metropolitan Riveters left the bubble.
I'm Team Sauerbrunn all the way. That's just.
Yeah, we split on this one because I love Becky Sauerbrunn and I would want her as a captain. But if I'm thinking motivator, Rachel Daly is gonna motivate me, and it might be out of fear, but I think I'm okay with it. And yeah, I think that's the one I go for. So we're splitting on this one.
I'm leaning Rachel Daly too. I think she's terrifying in the best possible way.
Different types, it takes all kinds.
Yeah, I'm in that camp too. I want to like have some drama, but on the same page.
All right. I'm in the Sauerbrunn camp.
There we go. There we go.
Are we split right now?
Hmm.
We are who? What's Allie's vote?
She's gonna be the tie break.
Allie's Rachel Daly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they can't win a World Cup. Let's give them this.
Savage.
Savage indeed. Okay, so is it going Rachel Daly?
I say so.
Rachel Daly.
It's what the vote says.
There we go. There we go. Look, the very next award, Allie made her mark. Okay. Trailblazer Award. We have Swin Cash becoming VP of Basketball Operations in the New Orleans Pelicans. Sarah Fuller. Oh man, I'm so good at Kim Ing. Is that how you say it? Anybody? Kim Ing. Florida Marlins. Kendall Coyne Schofield becoming the first
Right.
ever player development coach in Chicago Blackhawks history. Katie Sowers in the Super Bowl. And then just the openness and, living authentic lives with Quinn and Laisha Clarendon. So quite a few nominations there. All are great, but who's the winner?
I'm torn. This is a hard one.
This is a hard one. Thankfully, we have so many options here. That's a pretty
Yeah.
good year.
That's a good
year.
side.
Yeah.
Good problems.
What are we torn between? What do we think? Just throw out some of the.
So my initial thought was Sarah Fuller, because that was like one of those things that crossed into the world of my non-sports friends caught wind of.
Okay.
So I think that like the chatter that she created meant something. But I'm like, Laisha, I feel like that's like true trailblazing if you're really gonna break it down. So that's where I am.
I'm kind of in the same boat between those two, but I also earlier this year for She Plays made this whole timeline of women in football. And because of that, like there's a lot of names before Sarah Fuller, and she's kind of just the next step in a natural progression. Not that that takes away from it at all, but I think I'm leaning toward Laisha Clarendon and Quinn, because that really is the first time we've seen that openly, at least.
Right.
I'm torn between Kim Ing and Laisha Clarendon. And Kim has been working in this business for so long and has been, just putting in way more time than anyone else would have had to get to that level. And so to finally break through that is it kind of feels like a lifetime achievement award or like a makeup Oscar for, Leonardo DiCaprio. It's like, you should have been here already. And I'm really glad you are now. And also it's a level in men's sports that a lot of women haven't gotten to. So worth that. That said, from the rainbow team, I have to back Laisha as well. So that's it. That's the toughest one for me. That one's just so recent too. And at a time when so much legislation is pending and threatening the ability for trans people to participate in sports, it feels really important right now.
I agree. I tend to lean that way too. And definitely, I agree. Like the Sarah Fuller story did just cross so many levels of interest. I think that was phenomenal. I even think, talking about Kim Ing, that maybe we need to have like a lifetime, like the Golden Globes do an achievement award. Maybe we need to put that in here.
I like that. Yeah.
It's our show. We can do what we want.
Get the montage ready.
Yeah, exactly.
It's some really dramatic music.
All that to say,
I'm
I do
Camp
think Quinn and
Kim.
Laisha. Sorry, go ahead. What?
I'm in Camp Kim only because that seems like such an impossible role in men's sports to fill. And I don't know if that's like her being a trailblazer or men being like so shitty, but
Both
I
can
think
be true.
getting the title of GM for a Major League Baseball team, like it's not the minors, it's not like, the assistant, like it's like a boss job. So that being said, it's like, I feel like she's not on the radar of that many people.
Hmm.
You know, like Amanda, that was a really good point. It's like, was this like a crossover moment where like, you know, it hit the non-sports world? Not as much.
And then for the record, Allie voted Kim. So I think we're like
Ooh,
neck and
okay.
neck here. Yeah.
What's our numbers here?
Well, what are the thoughts on creating like a glass shatterer award and giving that to Kim versus this Trailblazer one?
I like Haley's idea of the men being shitty award.
Why the hell did it take this long?
yeah, exactly.
Fucking men suck.
Oh, that would be, why the hell did it
Why
take
the hell
this
did it take
long
this long?
award?
Yeah.
That would be funny. Okay, well let's make Kim a special designated thing.
I like, you know what I like? I like that that category made Ashley so uncomfortable.
This
It's a
one?
good sign. It's a good sign. I like separating them into two pots.
Honestly,
I
the
think,
Golden
yeah.
Globes needs a "Why the hell did it take this long?" award too.
Yeah. Oh my
Or
gosh, I'll
the
never
Leonardo
forget.
DiCaprios of the world.
Right.
Right.
Just
I'll
to
never
be like,
forget
no,
when,
we're sorry. Just take one. And we
Wasn't
can
it
move on.
Here.
George Clooney had the Lifetime Achievement Award, and then Tina and Amy got up there and listed everything his wife has done. I was like, but he's getting the Lifetime
Yeah.
Achievement Award. It was amazing.
Got it. Yep.
I love that.
Okay, so for Trailblazer, are we saying Quinn and Laisha Clarendon?
Yeah.
Okay. I hadn't even thought of doing like a standalone, like, oh, you're a badass, here you go award. All right, next up, best not to mess. We've got DT in the lobby, Amanda Nunes against everyone, and Sue Bird Lunchline.
It's got to be lobby, right?
It's
Yeah.
lobby.
I
would
don't
vote
know,
for
right?
DT in the lobby for every category if it were possible, because that's one of my favorite moments of my entire life.
Yeah, I mean, honorable mention perhaps to Madison Packer and her time in the penalty box, but this is Diana Taurasi's award.
I'm scared of her in a way that I don't like. It's not. That one makes me nervous. Amanda Nunes, like, I just don't stand a chance. I could run into her anywhere, and if I'm on the wrong side, I'm dead, and I know that, and then I've accepted it.
She's an ultimate fighter. That's what she does.
Yeah, I'll stand a chance there.
All right, so there we go. DT. I think that was probably the easiest one we've had so far. No, Orlando Pride too. All right, most exciting newcomer. We've got Angel City FC, Athletes Unlimited, Toronto 6, or Racing Louisville.
I mean, I'm in LA, so Angel City for me.
I'm going Angel City because I think they started a tsunami of investment in the NWSL.
I would say Angel City as well. Yeah.
I don't know.
I think too, talking with Julie, it's just like it's way beyond just owning a soccer team, which I think is amazing. I'm also Toronto 6, I think is a big deal as well. So I'm torn between those two currently.
I'm pretty solid in the Toronto 6 category. We did recently move from LA, and the sad thing is the day after we started telling people we were leaving LA is the day they announced the team, and we're still a little bit hurt about it. I have some I'm still waiting to see what Angel City's gonna look like, right? Like it's still coming together. So
Yeah,
Toronto
like
6 is a bit further along.
Yeah, with like Toronto 6 has established themselves. They've at least played games. They have come. They are newcomers.
Yeah.
And they're
I think-
scarier than I was ready for them to be.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for them to be that good yet. That
Oh
was
my
that was
God,
a little
where did they
surprising.
come from?
They have a coach named Digit Murphy, which is cool. They're in Canada. They're the only team in Canada. Their jerseys, almost said kits, are amazing.
The Hulky kits are real nice.
Don't do accents, please.
I feel like I'm between Angel City and Athletes Unlimited just because it's a whole system they're trying to do, and it's very, I don't know where it's going to go yet, but they've got 3 leagues coming in 1 year. So I
It's wild.
think I got to give my vote there.
I actually won't lie. I actually forgot that Athletes Unlimited, even though I had just read them.
Mhm.
I think that's my vote too. It's a whole new league, whole new system. Yeah, their front office and like the way that they were able to in the first season get broadcast and like do all their different premium membership stuff was pretty amazing. So that actually is where my vote is as well. Okay, I think we have a split. All right, so we had 3 Angel City. What?
I was just trying to count. Keep going.
2 AU. Are you both Toronto?
Yeah.
Toronto at the moment, but you know, if the vote calls for us to sway, then
We can be swayed.
then perhaps we may be swayed.
What's an Allie vote? Does she have a vote?
It does. And it's Angel City.
Okay.
Oh, then I'm all in on Athletes Unlimited. Those
Yeah, same.
are our favorite
Athletes that are not limited.
not limited. Those softball, lacroxing,
Volleyball.
You heard what I said.
I'm so excited for volleyball.
Hilarious.
That makes
Okay, so Angel City FC it is, and maybe we just won't make you give that one away.
I don't know what you mean. I could totally hold back.
Okay, awesome. All right.
Don't believe you.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly what I thought.
All right, favorite rookie. We've got Crystal Dangerfield, Sophia Smith, Zaira King, Kennedy Carter, Satu Sabali, Soroya Tinker.
There's too many.
I know.
This is too hard.
This one's hard.
This is a hard.
They're all my children. They're all perfect.
Well, I'm sorry, but you have to pick a favorite.
It's Dear King.
Zaira King. That's your vote?
Yeah.
So that's who I got.
I think
I'm
I'm going
excited for-
Soroya.
I'd say I think I only have a T-shirt of one of them, and it's Soroya. So
That's not true.
yeah, it is.
The jersey.
Doesn't have anyone's name on the back. Thank you very much. You do. But this way it balances it. I'm torn between those two. I think Soroya would be your second. One of
She
us
would.
picks each. We're good.
There you go.
Cancel each other out.
Yep.
Perfect.
Perfect.
I think I'm Zira.
I'm
I
Soroya.
feel like we saw her play more, and that's part of it for me.
Okay. All right, Breeze Soroya.
I'm Satu.
Oh yeah.
Strong, pretty awesome.
Many.
I think I'm Satu too. I was torn.
Strong suit
I
game.
know.
It's true.
Okay.
For the
And then Allie's vote is Kennedy Carter.
Oh man, so we have a big break here we gotta fix. Okay. All
Give
right.
it all of them because they're all wonderful.
They are all in different sports.
No, we gotta
For the
pick
most
one.
part.
We
yeah,
just
we gotta pick-
Regina Georgia and we give a piece away.
We'll break the award and
A piece to Crystal
one
Dangerfield.
from to each one.
All right, well, let's hear pitches for the final 3. Zara, Kennedy, or Satu and Soroya.
Well, Sierra King scored her first goal 2 minutes into her first game. She's a terrific athlete, a terrific activist, and she's funny. She's funny to boot. Like
She is funny.
Like
Yes.
it's a no-brainer. No-brainer for me.
Didn't she have something to do with trying to make this may have been an NWHL thing, but the shirts with like the
Yeah, exactly.
ponytail, wasn't that her too?
Yeah, she saw like the gap in representation on like ponytails. She's like, wait a minute, that's not what my hair looks like. Can we fix that?
Yeah,
And you're
That
like,
was awesome.
too.
Yeah.
She's so fun to watch, and she's like already getting shuffled around between clubs after 5 minutes, and I want her to be happy.
Yeah, I'm still sad about it.
Me too.
What about Satu?
Satu, okay, first of all, Satu in the draft made a real splash with her whole vibe. And I think she was in the shadow of Ionescu for all of college, going into the draft for sure. And then when she debuted in the W, she dominated. I think she also was a really outspoken member of the in the W. I think she was in their social justice, like smaller group within the league, their leadership team. So she was really outspoken on social justice issues as well. What else, Amanda?
For me, the biggest thing was the draft. I feel like she really made a statement and like kind of changed how that virtual draft went. I feel like she was the star of that.
Also, did Penny Taylor pick her as her like the rookie she thought would be the best?
Suited, I think.
Suited? Okay.
Sue, did Sue have Kennedy?
Yeah.
Was it Penny? Okay. I just know it wasn't Ionescu.
Right. Diana, I'll meet you in the lobby, Taurasi. Yeah, and I mean, I think this is amazing that we can sit here and talk about rookies using their voice. I mean, across the board, using their voice in social justice, which I think is incredible and something you don't see in men's sports. Because I think also Soria Tinker doing amazing stuff, raising a ton of money already for Black Girls Hockey Club. I think too, like, yeah, sadly, we saw her season get cut super short. So I would be willing to give up that vote for someone who was able to play a full season.
Yeah.
For sure. But it's amazing to sit here and talk about the change that they're all making. All right, so let's just take a revote, I guess.
Yeah.
All those in favor of Zyara? How do you say Zyara? Zara King.
Aye.
Okay, Satu Savali.
Split.
What would Allie choose?
She chose.
Well,
It wasn't either one of those. She chose Kennedy, right?
yeah.
Who
But saying
do you
who
think
would she choose if we could read her mind?
Yeah, if you could read her mind, please.
I think we have to just go with her original vote, right?
Yeah. I think it's Zara. I think
Otherwise, we're going to end up
it.
tied again.
Nobody speaks for Allie.
We'll go with you guys, and then here we go.
We'll take our out.
Okay.
Yeah, so go start finding family members and making them vote.
Yeah. All right. So Zara King, is that who it is?
Yeah.
I was torn, so I'm happy still, I will say.
Okay. All right. Next up, we have best moves. Julie Allen and her warm-up dances, Toronto 6 pre-games featuring Digit Murphy's tiny hands, and Chicago Sky's WNBA TikToks.
I'm tiny hands all the way. I think they're so funny.
Can you give a quick
Taylor
rundown of
Swift
what that looks like?
dances where she's like clapping with them and doing, it's too much for me. I love it.
If it's anything like Kristen Wiig's SNL tiny hands, then I'm there.
You need to watch it if you
Yeah, I'm not familiar, but I now will have to watch it.
The whole Toronto 6, I guess it's before games. I don't know if it was before or after, but they're like lined up in a hallway and they started doing it like before every game, I think. And they're dancing to Love Story to Taylor Swift. And Digit Murphy has little tiny hands and she's like clapping them and doing high fives with the players. It's so funny.
Okay, you got my vote.
Yeah, same.
I'm gonna vote WNBA TikToks, but mostly because I don't want to reward Digit Murphy yet, because I want her to keep being sillier, to like want to earn it. I think giving it to her first year, we're setting the bar too low. We need a bit more.
Fellow person with personality in hockey. Here's an award right away. You don't want to give them that right away. You gotta,
But don't we want to encourage personality in hockey?
Sure. I mean, sure.
She's a competitor.
Yeah, she's a competitor. We're giving them lots of praise and attention online. So, we'll just keep dangling that carrot if we can.
All right, Brie or Haley, y'all got any votes?
I would say the tiny hands. Okay. Yeah, the shit.
My original vote is that, well, I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to do TikToks, WNBA TikToks.
And Allie went TikToks. So I think
Oh man.
that's a
I
W
think
for
it's,
TikTok.
I think
So
it's still
WNBA.
Tiny Hands.
Oh, is it Tiny Hands still?
I don't know. It's 3. Did both of you vote TikToks?
Yeah.
No.
It's
Oh, so it is. Oh man. Oh yeah, 4-4. Okay.
Why are we an even number? Whose idea?
Wow.
It's fine. I'll go.
Duck out.
All right. So yeah, is this do we reward a first teamer or long standing? And the TikTok platform, is that also what Toronto 6 pre-games were on, or was that Insta? I think that
I was
was
seeing them on Twitter,
Twitter.
but there are probably other places too. My other question is like, who does the award go to if it's WNBA? Like, are we talking about all of the WNBA TikToks, or are we talking about just Chicago? Because I can think of the one Chicago one that I saw, but I'm sure there were more.
Yeah.
Just like if
Yeah,
we
I
can
don't
pick a
know.
good one, like I feel like we need to narrow it down.
Yeah, I have no idea.
You know, like the one with the Mr. Sandman where they were in the
Mhm.
hallway and they all that was a good one.
They had a lot.
They had a lot. It was a
Sure.
long bubble.
The Chicago Sky in general I think that's fine.
Okay, I think we're saying that's the winner then. WNBA, Chicago Sky, TikToks. All right. Next up, cutest couple moment. Megan and Sue getting engaged, JJ Watt and Ojai getting married, the Ertz's early quarantine TikToks, Kristen Press and Tobin Heath Christmas Instagram, and Courtney Vandersloot breaking the WNBA assist record on a pass to Allie Quigley. Oh gosh, so many good moments.
I'm voting Vanderquigs immediately. I think it's adorable.
Same.
It's so cute.
Because it's like in a game. That's amazing. I love that.
I'm going Press and Heath because they made us wait so long. So that's my vote, and it blew up the internet.
Dead.
Yeah, I gotta go. Hashtag Preeth.
That is something.
And I will say I love that Megan and Sue are engaged, but did I love the engagement? Can't say I did.
True.
Also, a lot of people thought they were already engaged or married. So their
So that-
thunder
yeah.
had kind of been stolen a little bit of. They were like, oh wait, you weren't all okay. Yay,
More of a
congrats."
formality. Yeah.
They like missed the window for us to get really excited.
Really, it might have been Sue cutting Megan's hair. That might be the moment that we were,
That was where it became real serious.
Yeah. That was who else was just like tuned in every week? I just could not. I loved them. I
All
loved them.
4 hours.
Yeah.
So long.
We had nothing else to do.
Yeah. Okay, so who's voting for Preeth? 1, 2. Who's voting?
And Allie.
And Allie. Okay. Who's voting? Vandersloot and Quigley. Okay. All right. Next up, favorite family: Madison and Anya Packer and baby Waylon, the MUI, Derica Henry and Amaya in the bubble, and the Ogumike sisters during the WNBA draft. Oh, that was good. All right. Favorite family.
I like the Mua sisters. I like watched an interview with both of them, like on YouTube or whatever, and then I just like went down a rabbit hole of like finding interviews of them together. So I like,
It's such a good story.
yeah.
Especially
I'm
Kristen
so
Press.
torn between the Mua sisters and the Ogumike sisters.
Mm.
Because 3 of the 4 Ogumike sisters got drafted into the W. Their TikToks together were so cute. I think they're just such a force, but I love Sam and Christy Mewis, and Christy Mewis's comeback story this year has been amazing. So I'm torn. I don't know, you guys just keep voting and then we'll see what my tie break is.
See if we make you decide or not. I'm Mewis sisters, I think, because that story is just so good, and I've so fallen in love with the Dash this year. It's been so much fun to watch. So very excited about that whole storyline, and they're adorable together.
Yeah, I'm Mua sisters as well. They're like such quintessential sisters, the way that they talk to each other. and like how they're so different but so the same. So you just love them.
Now, if I may throw a wrench into the selections and pose Derek Hamby and Baby Amaya in the wobble, it's real cute.
Real cute.
Amaya deserves an award for sure.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we get a
well,
baby award or something?
Yeah, just best baby.
But then I gotta pick this.
Baby.
But then you got Baby B, you got Baby Amaya, like there. It
And then
was,
we're making us choose between the babies.
yeah, you can't choose between babies.
That's like having a best puppy award. I can't do it.
Oh, damn, that's a new category.
no,
Is it Ace?
they're all good puppies.
Wilma.
Oh, it might be Wilma.
Wilma.
Sure, Fergie Haran.
I also love Sam Lewis's dog. It's so cute. But I can't remember its name.
We might need to make this its own thing and just make like a dog bracket.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be good.
Best dogs.
All right, so I think we're
Like
leaning heavily on the Mewis sisters. Is that what we're thinking? I'm torn as
You
well
are.
between the groups of sisters, but
Yeah,
I'm
that's what
willing
we're thinking, I think.
willing for Mewis. Okay, Mewis sisters. All right, best style. This is the last two. Megan Rapinoe's wobble scarf. We could probably stop there, but we'll keep going. Kurt Miller's tropical shirts, the Sky Blue FC draft pantsuits, Baby D's headphones, and Bill Lambier's headbands.
Hate to vote for a man, but
But it's so good.
it's so good.
Like I want all of them.
Yeah. Bill started something, you know?
also those players like made him stop cutting his hair or so because they thought it was good luck. Like I'm very into that the whole narrative around the fashion choice is excellent.
The commitment to leadership there. Yeah.
Commit
yeah,
to the bit.
Yeah. All right. So is it the headbands?
I'm all
Okay.
heads.
We
All
picked
right.
the goofiest looking one.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh, if we can get him in a headband to accept the award. A fancy headband though. Maybe we could yeah, anyway.
Twins,
All right.
the dazzles.
All right, so behind the scenes award, this is social media managers, reporters. So we've got Alyssa Turner running both the Riveters and Toronto Six accounts. That was fascinating. Erica
Look
Ayala.
at each other.
Yeah. For everything, or the Orlando Pride social team for, again, like, I think having the highest engagement numbers of the Challenge Cup, and they weren't even there. What do we think?
I think I've got to go Erica Ayala because she just does everything.
Okay.
Like I feel like everywhere I look, she's somehow involved.
And across sports as well.
Yeah, cross sports, that's huge.
Who else?
I'm gonna go Pride. I think the fact that they pulled that off from being axed from the tournament to being the tournament's biggest supporter, that's a crazy idea, and it's crazy that they pulled it off.
They pulled it off. Yep, that was exactly the phrase I was thinking. Somehow.
I know, imagine the person who went with the idea of like, oh, what if we do this?
Yeah.
I would be like so nervous, like, oh, does this just flop? But yeah, it worked.
Ultimate job saving innovation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to go Pride too.
I think the reason I'm not gonna go Pride is just because we don't have a specific person to give it to. And I was torn initially between Alyssa and Erica. I love Alyssa dearly. And she's just hustling her butt off, and she's young, and so I can't wait to see what else she does. But the week leading up to the end of WHL, Erica every single night of the week was explaining hockey or talking to someone about hockey on a Zoom, on a call, including us. Spent way too much time.
And us.
Yeah, and she's just the best. She brings so much energy and so much enthusiasm despite doing everything. And I don't know how she does it, but I love her. Yeah.
And calling the games like so
Right.
well.
Wow.
I was so impressed with that.
I also still can't get over like the two sports and being so knowledgeable about both, and like being able to have, conferences.
3. She's
via
got
Zoom.
NWSL in her.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
And she played softball in college. So she's got like AU, she's got that in her too. Like it's just the rudeness to
How dare you,
how
Erica?
dare you know everything.
All right, so let's take a vote. Erica Ayala and Alyssa Turner, and then Orlando Pride.
One's for Allie.
All right, so
I'm
Erica-
starting to think this alley is made up.
I know.
Yeah, my friend Bob
Really?
voted for everything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this one's for Sarah.
Yeah,
Except for your
Here we go, mother.
like off screen.
A third partner.
second comes in.
And then we have the men being shitty. What took long enough? Glass shattering award.
Real.
More to Kim. That will be a new award that we'll hand out. So perfect. All that sound good?
That sounds really good.